Hey, what's going on there, guys? It's your boy, Mr. I Am Digital, and we are here today to review the album from Chris Brown, Heartbreak on a Full Moon. Now, the first thing I want to say is congratulations to Chris Brown, because it's not easy to put out a 45-track album and expect your audience to love it. Now, the album came out around 1 a.m. I started listening to the album around 9 a.m. because I was on my way somewhere. Now, my trip was about an hour and 15 minutes back and forth, and I was able to completely listen to the album at that time. The album is only about 2 hours and 38 minutes. Now, in my opinion, I thought it was very smart to release an album this long at the time that he dropped it. Now, it's right around the holiday season, and the easiest way to get people to enjoy your music is while they're driving. You got to think, most of the trips that people are coming from long ways are going to be at least 3 hours plus. So you'll be able to actually listen to this album in one trip. Now, I know everybody's first thoughts are going to be, well, what can we get from Chris from this album? And in my opinion, I felt like we got everything. I felt like we got every piece of Chris that made us become an audience to him. We got a little bit of ballads, we got island music, we have that early sound from Chris Brown, we have 90s, we have him actually paying homage to a lot of artists in the R&B industry that we all used to love. Now, me, I felt like this album was made in seasons. Like, if Chris was to release each song as a single, I feel like each single has its own season for it. You know, with the Caribbean, with the ballads, with the up-tempo. I honestly wouldn't even be surprised if Chris Brown was to pull off a Michael Jackson move and actually take the album and make it into like a Moonwalker movie. Now, honestly, I would be lying if I said I enjoyed every song off the album. Now, after listening to it for the first time, I felt like every song sequentially went together perfectly. Like, now, can you get your favorites on there? Of course, everybody's gonna have their own favorites. Now, I didn't specifically get a favorite yet. I do have my favorites, but I won't say them now because I've only listened to the album one time. So, you know, certain albums, they have to grow on you. Sometimes they take time to grow on you. And sometimes when you listen to them again, you might hear different things. So the songs that I may like now, I may not like later. And the songs that I don't like now, I may like later on. I feel that he had a lot of things to get off his chest. And I feel like he executed that perfectly in the 45 songs that he chose to put on this album. Yes, there are songs that I personally feel like maybe he might be talking about Rihanna or he may be talking about Karrueche. But I feel like a lot of those songs were more relatable to the audience that's listening. Some of us have been through heartbreaks. Some of us are still going through heartbreaks. And, you know, at the same time, he still gave us a bunch of baby makers. I'm not going to say a bunch. I'll say a couple. But I feel like if there's certain songs that you can't make a baby to, then you're just not listening to this album right. I don't want to say what songs are what, but if you listen to the album, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I just don't want to give away anything, and I just want you guys to go listen to the album for yourselves, because I don't want you to feel like that I'm influencing you to listen to certain songs. In conclusion, I feel like this album was put together very well. 45 songs that seem well together. I feel like we're going to be listening to this album for a long time. I feel like there's going to be little things that are going to happen. I feel like there's going to either be like a movie. I feel like there's going to be something that we don't know about yet that's going to make this album last a long time. Now, will this album go platinum fast? I believe so, being at the fact that he did drop 10 songs with the pre-order, and those 10 songs are popular. Do I feel like this album is going to be on the charts? Now, I honestly don't know, but I do feel like that if this album gets the proper promotion, I feel like this album can actually be on the charts. Can all 45 songs be on the charts? I don't want to say that. I don't want to say yes because I don't want to jinx it, but I do feel like that we can probably see all 45 songs on the charts, popular as singles, with the way that this album was put together. I feel like people are going to listen to this album a lot. Like I said, being the fact that it is a 2 hour and 39-minute album, you're going to be able to listen to it on road trips. So every song I feel like is going to get a lot of plays. I feel like a big tour is going to happen. I don't know yet. I haven't really found it yet. But when I sure do, I will be sure to let you guys know first. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to listen to this review. If you can, please click on the right-hand corner down there and subscribe to this channel, like this video. And if you have any opinions on this album, please share your comments below and let's talk about it. Be sure to follow me on all social media at Mr. I Am Digital. And that's it for my time, guys. You have a good one. Peace.